doesn't have to be that perfect.
It does.
Selling happiness wrapped in a foil is all about the food, feel, and flow inside the four walls of a Chipotle restaurant. It's all about using the very best whole ingredients to create gourmet burritos and tacos. It's about being served by a happy crew. It's about feeling the energy that the crew and you're watching your burrito being built right in front of your eyes. It's about the tunes that are specially mixed by them and played just a little bit too loud. It's making sure that new customers come in, they feel all of this and can't wait to come back and bring their friends. It's building a business, one burrito, one customer at a time. They recognize that people are looking for high quality food, value price, but they want it fast. At Chipotle, they provide customers with instant gratification. The man behind the burrito, the company's motto, is sticking to what they know best are the 3 points that I will help you understand today at Chipotle. Elevating simplicity, food with integrity, and the founder, Steve Ells. An uncompromising approach. Chipotle does everything they can to prepare food the right way. They go the extra mile to prepare the food using the same techniques as some of the finest restaurants. Adding more ingredients would only complicate things, forcing Chipotle to make compromises and not keeping it simple. With a focused menu, they concentrate on doing a few things very, very well. The nuts and bolts of the menu are, of course, the ingredients. To truly understand the menu, you have to understand what goes in the food and how it's sourced. Each ingredient is vital. By far the most important ingredient is the jalapeno chipotle pepper, a sun-dried jalapeno that is in the adobo, which they marinate the meat in and is the key ingredient in most of the salsas and other things. By sourcing the best raw ingredients and taking great care in the execution of the process, Chipotle continues to ensure great tasting food in their restaurant. Naturally raised meat from local farmers and organic ingredients. Naturally raised meat comes from cattle, pigs, and chickens that are fed all vegetarian diet and are never given any antibiotic growth hormones. The definition of natural is animals that are fed all vegetarian diets containing no animal byproducts. These animals are also raised and free of antibiotics and hormones, and the definition comes from the Organic Trade Association. Chipotle does business with local farmers, stimulating our economy as well. The pork is more flavorful because it comes from hogs that are raised outside the pasture in deep bedded pens. This allows the pigs to act in their natural habitat and developing more fat, making them more flavorful. The dark meat of the chicken is typically the fattier, where most of the flavor is. In addition, the dark meat will remain tender during grilling process and not dried out like the white meat, which it tends to be less fatty. Barbacoa is Chipotle's signature natural meat and is naturally raised in most markets. The steak is Chipotle's spiciest meat on the menu and is marinated in the spicy adobo, giving it the unique flavor. The beans, salsa, rice, and guacamole are all organic. The definition of organic product or farming practice is one that is free from synthetic chemical inputs such as fertilizers, fungicides, herbicides, or pesticides. Organic agriculture is an ecological production management system that promotes and enhances diversity, biological cycles, and soil biological activity. It is based in a minimal use of off-farm inputs and on management practices that restore, maintain, and enhance ecological harmony. Organic is a labeling term that denotes products produced under the authority of the Organic Food Production Act. The beans are organic. It's all about the food with integrity. The black beans are vegetarian, and adobo is the key ingredient in the black beans. The pinto beans are not vegetarian. They are cooked with bacon. The tomato salsa has a fresh flavor and aroma, predominantly from the ripe Roma tomatoes and hints of jalapeno, red onions, and cilantro. The overall heat is mild. The medium roasted chili corn salsa has a fresh flavor and aroma from the sweet corn and a medium smoky back palate heat. The green tomatillo is the medium spicy salsa. It will have a lightly acidic and tangy flavor aroma. The spice form, this salsa is a whole mouth spice and made without preservatives, as well as the red tomatillo salsa, which is very hot. It has both an earthy and tangy flavor. The rice is seasoned with cilantro, salt, lime juice, and made fresh. The guacamole is what they refer to as the green gold at Chipotle restaurants. The avocado is creamy and smooth with a buttery and rich with nutty overtones. The cheese is grated fresh every day between cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. Sour cream comes from the naturally raised cattle, giving it a unique superiority over the competition. The fresh sauteed green bell peppers and red onions are perfectly blended with oregano and salt with a caramelized flavor. It pretty much comes down to three words: simplicity, quality, and freshness. Chipotle really just serves two things: gourmet burritos and tacos. All of the food is fresh. There are no freezers, microwaves, or can openers at Chipotle's. Chipotle uses simple ingredients, and by combining them in new and different ways, elevating them to something exceptional, just like the Chipotle pepper, which was only just a humble jalapeno before it was dried and smoked, turning into something extraordinary. It's called the wow factor. They want to wow every customer that comes through the door, one customer, one burrito at a time. It all began in Denver in 1993. That summer, Steve Ells opened the doors to his new restaurant Chipotle, a tiny 20-seat, one-time ice cream stand on Evans Avenue. The critics raved, and people lined up for the new, fresh gourmet twist Steve had put on Chipotle, tacos, and burritos. Relying on his classical training, the former five-star restaurant chef, a Culinary Institute of Arts graduate, Steve created all of Chipotle's recipes using the finest, freshest ingredients. And by focusing on quality and simplicity, Steve proved that the food that's served fast doesn't have to taste like fast food. The founder developed the recipes and cooking methods. Steve decided that the simple menu, there's no reason why you can't have a five-star meal in 5 minutes. So he started Chipotle. Each item was made only with the finest, freshest ingredients, prepared with the same care and exacting detail that you would find at a gourmet restaurant. Because that's what Chipotle is, a quick gourmet restaurant. It had never been done before, but Steve knew it was the food he wanted but can't find. And he thought others would like it too. He was right. Concentrating on simplicity, freshness, and quality, food with integrity, the founder Steve Ells takes Chipotle, simple everyday things, and elevates them to extraordinary levels, taking traditional tactics and executing them in untraditional ways. The tools inside the four walls, the crew surprising and rewarding each customer on every visit, raising expectations and disproving common ideas about quick-serve joints, thus promoting the Chipotle personality inspired by the founder Steve Ells. The premium blend of naturally raised meats and organic products, simple recipes, and motivated mentor, Chipotle is changing the way the economic model is transforming the way that getting food fast does not mean it needs to taste like fast food. The art of eating that is continuing to be better for the animals, the farmers, the economy, the workers, and the customers of Chipotle restaurant. For more information, you can stop by over one of the 1,000 restaurants or go to chipotle.com for more information on this topic. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.